This isn't the main topic of the video, but it's super important. Right now, there's an open worldwide letter to stop evil companies from creating super intelligent AI. Check the description, there's a video about it and a link, and you need to sign it, because AI has been ruining the world, and this is the first step to fight back against it. Go do that. It's just legitimately like one of the most important things you'll probably ever do in your life. Anyway, now onto the video. Ooh!
This video only exists so I can say that I was a Minecraft YouTuber. I was a Minecraft YouTuber.
Long ago, two races ruled over Earth. Humans and monsters.
Uploading a game of Among Us every day until I'm famous. Day 1. Now that my Everyman video has become my most popular video with a whopping 2,400 views at the time of making the script. Yes, I am finally using a script. If this video isn't on top 10 biggest bro moments of all time, I don't know what is. Welcome to this.
Attack! One guy missed, I'll get him next time. Beam attack! Maybe this will hit him. Beam attack!
What are you doing here? You shouldn't be here. Oh my, now we're getting the real ARG stuff. Help.
This is my appeal to the demonetization of my YouTube channel. I want to start by saying people should not be limited to 5 minutes for an appeal.
Crisp game screen before. You've only seen an idiot filming a TV screen with his camera. Knight enters the arena. The way Spamton reacts to talking about the Knight seems it is also involved and likely at the top of this deeper crime. The Knight is cold and immediately disposes of Mike by strangling him to death and throwing him off the building.
I seen him with phone up, and his face didn't even look attacked. It didn't seem to even make a noise. It was
Look at the adventure prompt. It says it might not be haunted, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Come on! Own that fraud! You were eaten by Morpho Knight! Your very existence is a sham! You shouldn't be here! Yes!
5 years. It has officially been 5 years since I started this channel. Just to be clear immediately, because maybe if the weird emotional montage made you feel that way, that I'm not quitting YouTube or anything weird like that. Everything is staying the same. And I've posted nearly 1,000 videos. I mean, it's not quite 1,000, because honestly I don't think shorts should count as full videos, when most of them ones that I posted are just clips from full videos anyway. But yeah, so with me finally actually remembering to make a video about my channel anniversary for a change, no better time now to talk about both the past and the future of the channel. While obviously my channel is still absolutely tiny in the grand scheme of things, I'd say it's pretty much a success. I mean, it's not enough money to live off of course, and it took 2 years of battling YouTube's nonsense systems just to get the ability to make money again. But where it is currently, I am making more money than I logically should, when all I've done for like the past month is post poorly edited videos and stream Silk Song. But the important part is that if an idiot like me can do it, it's not too late. That's something that you'll often think when making YouTube, when you start your channel, is like, oh my goodness, everyone's already big, it's too late to make anything, and that's just not true. Especially with like the renaissance after the slop finally hit its breaking point, where people stopped watching slop content there's been a renaissance where people are seeking out more genuine creators. Obviously, slop still has its market, and it's not shrunk anytime soon, but when it comes to, like, it's mostly just kids and people who genuinely don't really use their brain much who watch it now. When, for, like, the past couple years, slop content was kind of just what everyone watched. Everyone watched Mr. Beast type stuff until the dam collapsed. Obviously, most of the near 1,000 videos I've posted are a complete waste. There's so much garbage that I've posted that adds absolutely no value, and even if in my mind it does, no one's ever gonna go and rewatch it. Like, I have a bunch of playlists. Like, I have piles of playlists of content you probably didn't even know I had, and probably for the better that no one remembers that I had it. Which is another point in itself. Honestly, obviously, you shouldn't expect to succeed on your very first attempt at success. Like, there were multiple times throughout my career where I'm like, okay, this is the one. This is the video that's gonna finally make me known. And then it just wasn't. And that's fine. And then it was this freaking clip compilation of a more popular YouTuber that finally pushed me into the sphere of relevance. And this is even the case on a way larger scale. Like, SMG4, they were already super popular, but when they tried to make their big show, their first 2 big shows, they weren't all that popular. They were kind of a flop, considering they won't even acknowledge they exist anymore. But then, boom, on their 3rd try, they got Murder Drones. That was a pretty big success. And then on their 4th try, biggest show on the whole internet. Just casually. So never expect to succeed immediately. Success can happen over time. And there will be wasted effort along the way. And that's fine. But it also proves, like, I've never put that much effort. Like, there's some videos that I'm like, okay, I put a lot of effort into this one. But it's never been, like, anything comparable to any kind of professional level work. Like, I might have felt stressed out when making it, but it's not that level. But for the most part, I don't put that too much effort into most of my videos, but they're still relatively successful, and that's something that I've wanted to prove for a long time, is that you don't have to have the highest quality editing. You don't have to keep retention as high as possible. All you have to do is be a person worth listening to. That's it. If, like, some people will think that's true, some people won't. Not everyone's gonna think you're worth listening to, but as long as some people think that, that's all that really matters. Because, like, I don't really know what my community is mainly consisting of currently, because, like, multiple times I have big explosions of relevancy, and then it kind of fizzles out, and I'm not sure currently. Like, obviously the people in my Discord are, like, OGs, most of them, and, like, I know, like, that anyone who's on the Discord, pretty much, they're there for me. I know that, because no one else goes there. But when it comes to the main audience of my channel, I'm honestly not sure. Tell me, where did you come from? What did you find my channel for, and what do you stick around for? Let me know. And, like, still on the topic of how many videos I've posted, the thing is, there's still so many video ideas I want to post, but I know I'll never get around to making them. I've got like 5 unfinished projects, like 1 almost fully complete video that's just not finished. It's like, you're never going to get around to making everything, so that's another thing to always keep in mind. I mean, unless you go full no life, just cut out everything else you're doing and focus purely on content creation, and that's a terrible idea. Never do that. And at this point, I'm not sure if those will ever come to fruition, or if they will be later down the line after, like, I don't have to worry about doing anything in particular, where I can just relax, where I have a stable enough money to the point where I don't need to focus and put hard work into something, and I could just be like, okay, now I can go back and make those random video ideas I had in mind. But I don't know. Anyway, on to a different topic about, I already put them in the little clip show at the beginning, different things that of others that I've dabbled in. Like, I have a whole playlist of videos I'm in, but for the most part, it ranges anywhere from a random YouTuber said my name, gone are those days of me screaming when a random YouTuber says my name, to videos that I actually helped make. But the vast majority of those videos are old, casual stuff. I mean, even the recent one, the professional ones aren't like big names or anything, but that doesn't matter. You don't need to be a big name to be like professional quality or whatever. But anyway, it's like I've been branching out more when it comes to that kind of a thing. I tried entering the Kirby 64 Reanimated collab, but that got canceled, so nothing you can do about that. I voice acted for a friend's little analog horror thing that was fun, and I helped draw some frames for a music video of a underrated artist I really like. Cool stuff. But what about the future? That's the kind of direction I want to take the future. I thought every time I see a Reanimated collab come up, I'm like, okay, do I want to put time into this? Do I want to become a part of this? I don't know. But anyway, the bigger focus in the future is not going to be on videos. I mean, obviously, there are still like those big magnum opus type videos that you want to make. But then again, I thought that so many times in the past, like when I made Curbs Meme Land, which had like over 1,000 frames, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is my magnum opus. Looking at it, back at it now, I could probably reproduce that whole video in like a week. It's not that impressive, even if it took a lot of effort and a lot of time, and is decently funny still. But there's some videos that's like, okay, this is gonna be like hours long, I'm gonna put so much effort into this, that kind of thing. And I guess on that, before I change topic, if you couldn't tell, this is not scripted. Before I change topic, one last thing I want to say is if you want to be successful when being small, is you gotta find that one thing that people are looking for, but no one else has done it yet. And I found that one thing with the Nightmare Night leitmotif video. People have noticed it, but no one felt like making a video about it yet. And it paid off because I was very right about the Nightmare Night leitmotif being in Deltarune, and it showed up way more, and there's a bajillion comments asking for an updated version, which I still haven't gotten to, mostly because I kept trying to convince myself in my brain that there's more songs that have the Nightmare Night leitmotif in there, that I need to wait to make sure that it's up to date, to add every little thing. But I haven't found anything that I didn't already know immediately. And I think I've said this before, but another big thing is you need to find a community that cares. Not Reddit, not just a giant massive conglomerate of fandom and think that, oh, because I posted this, something from this franchise, now I'm bound to be successful because everyone liked that thing. No, a little isolated community of like-minded thinkers, and I had that for a time before basically they're my arch nemesis now, but we don't talk about that. They are out there. There are little places on the internet where you can find like-minded people like that. So you just have to find that. It's not that hard. I didn't even think about looking for that kind of thing. I just found it because it was something I was interested in and found it. Simple as that. Kirby Live Radio. You like Kirby music? Boom. I was on there before I even had an account, before I even had the ability to chat with others. Anyway, the future. I mean, if you're paying attention, this channel does not have a consistent schedule, so really you don't gotta worry about anything. I already disappear for like weeks, months, doing absolutely nothing. Or putting all my eggs in one basket to make one video that flops. Or just putting barely any effort into videos, just streaming for an excessive amount of time. But going forward, I think I have the tools. Like, I don't have all the tools, but I have the main important tools to start working on my own projects, like high quality. I wouldn't say professional, because professional implies that there's some level of like officialness to it, and that's not there yet. You know, you have to go through some kind of, I mean, maybe you don't. That's the kind of thing. The indie animation boom has proven that, like, you don't really need to have the rights, like copyright. You don't have to have anything at all. You just exist. People like you. If there's a way they can give you money, that's all that matters. Merch sales are like the #1 revenue source of Glitch Productions, and their Kickstarter being second. Which honestly, I don't know. Past the Digital Circus, did they even do Kickstarters? That's beside the point. Back on topic. It's not that level yet, but I want to start making things. I'm not gonna say what things. That's for you to figure out. I mean, I'm sure you could probably guess what kind of projects I would want to work on just based on the things I like and the things I post. And I'm also not sure what project comes first. Ultimately, it will probably be down to what is the easiest to make. What's the first thing I can get accomplished? Like, I have my own money, I have my own equipment. There's no excuse for me to not be doing this. I mean, I told myself a long time ago that, like, this is the time. It's officially begun. I'm doing this. And then I did barely anything. I mean, I did try, but I didn't get anywhere, and I kind of just put it on the back burner. And then the gaming industry just had to explode with the 3 hypest games of my catalog. Even if one of them was kind of mid, Kirby Starcross World. But yeah. Of course, if you've been paying attention, you know that I have been foreshadowing something big. If you've been paying, there's a special playlist where completely full of little things like that. Of course, I will leave the breadcrumbs in this video for you. I bet you won't. Not because it'll be too hard, but because I doubt anyone actually cares enough to find it. But if you do, congratulations to you. If I see it happen, that will be a motivator that, yes, it's time. It's time to do this for real. Anyway, thank you for being a part of this journey. If whether you appeared recently or have been along for the full 5 years. I mean, I doubt many people have. I know at least a few have. And here's to many more years of whatever stupid content I decide to post. Goodbye.